Hi, I'm Mr. Lewis, and I love to share wonderful stories of what God has done. Won't you join me today for a story from the Bible? Back then, God's people were having a hard time. They were taken to live in a land far, far from their home. This is the story about how God saved all of his people with just one brave person. This is the story of Esther. Esther was one of God's people who was living in a faraway land. She was chosen by King Xerxes to be his new wife. That means she became the queen. She was the most powerful woman in the country. It wouldn't be long until she found out that there was a special reason that she was queen. The king made a man named Haman to be his most important worker. He was so important that the king made a rule that everyone was to honor Haman and kneel before him whenever he walked by. However, there was a man named Mordecai. He was actually Esther's cousin. He would not kneel to Haman. Mordecai was one of God's people, the Jews. He said that he wouldn't kneel to Haman because God was the most important. Haman got so angry, so furious, that he wanted to kill Mordecai. He didn't just want to kill Mordecai. Because Haman was so angry, he wanted to kill all of Mordecai's people, the Jews. That's when Haman made an evil plan. He told King Xerxes that the Jews were bad for the kingdom. Haman said the king should completely get rid of all the Jews. Sadly, King Xerxes believed Haman and agreed to the evil plan. Haman didn't know that Esther was a Jew. She was included in the people Haman's evil plan was going to get rid of. It wasn't long before Mordecai and the rest of the Jews found out about Haman's plan. They were sad and afraid because they were in big trouble. Finally, Esther heard about the evil plan. It even made her sad. But that's when Mordecai thought of a plan. Esther would go and talk to the king. She would ask the king to save her people. There was a problem with this plan. Esther could be in big trouble for talking to the king when he did not ask for her. But Mordecai encouraged Esther to be brave. He told her that she may have become queen for a time just like this. She might have become queen to save her people. Esther sent a message to Mordecai and to all of the Jews. She asked them to pray because she was going to talk to the king, and she needed God's help. Esther prayed and got ready. Then she went to talk to the king. When King Xerxes saw her, he was happy and welcomed her. She did not get in trouble. Esther made a nice meal for the king. They ate it, and she asked him to eat another nice meal with her the next day. Finally, Esther talked with the king about Haman's plan to kill Mordecai and all of the Jews. She explained that she was a Jew, so she would be included. This made the king very mad. He got rid of Haman right away. Then he said the Jews would be saved. God made Esther queen to help protect his people. So we know God is working even when we can't see it.